In Hollywood, nothing stays hidden forever. Fame brings money, attention, glamour, but it also uncovers secrets that were never meant to see the light. Behind red carpet smiles and picture-perfect relationships lie stories of betrayal, obsession, humiliation, and scandals so chaotic that even publicists couldn't contain them. Today, we're counting down 10 celebrity cheating scandals so shocking, so messy, and so unforgettable that they remain some of the most talked about behind-the-scenes dramas in pop culture history. Let's start with number 10, a scandal tied to one of Hollywood's most iconic action stars. 10. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger built a career as a symbol of strength, from world-class bodybuilding to blockbuster movies to the governor's office. But behind the scenes, he carried a secret that would eventually shatter his family. After 25 years of marriage, it was revealed that Arnold had fathered a child with his longtime housekeeper, a secret he kept hidden for over a decade. The timing couldn't have been worse. The revelation came just as his term as governor ended, transforming a highly respected public image into one of the biggest personal scandals in Hollywood. The news blindsided his wife, Maria Shriver, who filed for divorce almost immediately. What shocked fans most wasn't the affair itself, but how long the truth had been buried. For years, father and son lived under the same roof, while the world believed nothing was wrong. 9. Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher was America's playful, charming TV star, the guy who went from sitcom fame to Hollywood success without ever losing his boy-next-door appeal. But his marriage to Demi Moore took a dramatic turn after reports surfaced that Ashton had been unfaithful. The scandal broke at a moment when Demi was already struggling through some of the most difficult years of her life, making the betrayal feel even more devastating. What shocked fans was the contrast. While Ashton built a clean, friendly image on screen, the real story behind closed doors was far more complicated. Their age-gap marriage had already been a target for tabloids, but the cheating rumors pushed it into complete collapse. For years afterward, the scandal followed Ashton, overshadowing major career moves and altering public perception. 8. Jude Law. Jude Law was once Hollywood's golden boy, the charming leading man with an impeccable reputation. That image disappeared almost overnight when news surfaced that he had cheated on his fiancée, actress Sienna Miller, with the nanny who worked in his home. The scandal hit during the height of Jude's career, turning him from a beloved star into a tabloid headline overnight. Sienna Miller was humiliated not just privately but publicly, as the story became global news within hours. The affair didn't just break their engagement, it became one of the most replayed celebrity scandals of the decade. Even after years passed and Jude rebuilt his career, the nanny scandal remained one of the defining moments that reshaped his public image. 7. Tiger Woods. Some scandals stay inside Hollywood. Others explode far beyond it, and Tiger Woods' cheating scandal was one of the biggest in modern sports history. Tiger was the face of golf, a global icon of discipline, focus, and excellence. That image collapsed when dozens of affairs were publicly revealed in rapid succession, creating a media storm unlike anything the sports world had ever seen. The fallout was massive. Sponsors pulled out. His marriage fell apart. His career spiraled as the pressure mounted. Overnight, Tiger went from a respected champion to the center of one of the most chaotic public crises ever faced by an athlete. What made this scandal unforgettable was the scale. Not one affair, but a pattern that shocked fans who believed he embodied perfection. 6. David Letterman. David Letterman spent decades entertaining America, earning a reputation as one of the funniest and most respected late-night hosts. So when he publicly revealed that he had been involved in multiple affairs with women who worked for him, fans were stunned. Not just by the cheating, but by how he chose to expose it himself. Letterman admitted everything after receiving an extortion threat, turning the scandal into a national conversation instantly. The revelation shook viewers who had seen him as a long-standing figure of stability and entertainment. The most surprising part was how Letterman handled the aftermath. Instead of hiding from the public, he apologized on air, spoke directly to his audience, and faced the consequences head-on. It didn't erase the damage, but it transformed the scandal into a cultural moment that showed how even the biggest celebrities can fall. and sometimes take the rare step of owning their mistakes publicly. 5. Kristen Stewart. At the height of the Twilight phenomenon, Kristen Stewart was one of the most famous young actresses in the world. Her relationship with co-star Robert Pattinson was treated like a real-life fairy tale by millions of fans. Then, everything imploded. Photos emerged of Kristen in a romantic situation with Rupert Sanders, the married director she was working with. The images spread across the internet instantly, triggering one of the most intense celebrity backlash cycles of the decade. The scandal didn't just shake her personal life, and it exploded her global fan base. Robert Pattinson was devastated, Sanders' marriage collapsed, and Kristen went from a beloved icon to a target of overwhelming public criticism almost overnight. 4. Jay-Z. Few celebrity relationships are as influential as Jay-Z and Beyoncé's. For years, they seemed untouchable. The most powerful couple in music, united by talent, success, and control over their public image. But that illusion cracked when Beyoncé released her groundbreaking album Lemonade, which strongly suggested Jay-Z had been unfaithful. The scandal immediately became global news, not just because of who was involved, but because of how the story unfolded. Instead of tabloid leaks or interviews, the world learned about the betrayal through Beyoncé's art, visuals, lyrics, and metaphors that pointed to a deeply personal heartbreak. Jay-Z later addressed the issue in his own music, effectively confirming the rumors. What shocked fans most was not simply the cheating, but the cultural ripple effect that followed. 3. Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck has always been a headline magnet, but his cheating scandal became one of the most intense media storms of his career. While married to Jennifer Garner, rumors surfaced of an affair with their children's nanny, causing a frenzy across tabloids and entertainment outlets. The timing was brutal. The couple was considered one of the most stable families in Hollywood, admired for their grounded lifestyle despite their fame. When the scandal broke, it didn't just undermine Ben's public image, it created a tidal wave of speculation, judgment, and relentless scrutiny. Although both parties kept much of the details private, the scandal overshadowed Ben's career moves and became a permanent fixture in discussions of celebrity infidelity. It marked a significant turning point for his public narrative and the perception of their once-admired partnership. 2. Bill Clinton. Some cheating scandals stay inside Hollywood. Others become part of global history. Bill Clinton's affair with Monica Lewinsky wasn't just a personal scandal. It escalated into one of the most widely publicized political controversies of all time. When details of the relationship surfaced, the story dominated headlines for months. It led to investigations, impeachment proceedings, and one of the biggest media frenzies in modern American history. The impact was massive. It changed public trust, exposed political hypocrisy, and turned Lewinsky into a household name overnight, forcing her into a public spotlight she never asked for. Decades later, the scandal continues to be discussed, examined, and revisited as a defining cultural debate that stretched far beyond any normal tabloid affair. 1. Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, and Jennifer Aniston. And at number 1 is the scandal that redefined celebrity gossip for an entire generation: the Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Aniston love triangle. When Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston divorced in 2005, rumors swirled that Brad had developed feelings for Angelina Jolie on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Neither confirmed the timing, but the public had already chosen its narrative. Angelina and Brad's relationship became official shortly after, and the world erupted. Team Aniston and Team Jolie formed instantly, dominating magazines, interviews, and entertainment news for years. The story outlived the marriage, outlived the tabloids, and became one of the most iconic scandals in celebrity history. If you want more celebrity scandals, crazy Hollywood stories, and shocking behind-the-scenes drama, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below which celebrity scandal you want covered next.